What's up guys, Joe Whedon here, back for another video. And if you've been following the channel for any amount of time now, you know I like to keep it real. I like to be honest with you guys. Doesn't mean I tell you every single thing going on in my life, but you know, I like to be honest with you, and if there's something I feel like I need to tell you guys, I tell you. So, what is this video about? One thing that I like to do for myself is I like to set goals and I like to look for something to achieve for. Like, make sure to subscribe. I'm trying to hit 250, which you guys should subscribe. Good plug. Anyway, how am I actually going about getting these goals done? So throughout this video, I'm gonna do a little vlog, but along the way I'm gonna be talking about how I set up these goals, how I achieve these goals, and what some of my goals are for the end of this year and to next year. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So starting off with the first thing I do for setting goals is set a time period. When do you want this goal to be achieved? Which for most of the ones I'm going to be doing in this video are relatively smaller, either by the end of this year or the middle of next year, if not the end of next year. So about a year and a half time frame, which is pretty reasonable, and I would say this is something you should do for yourself, is have goals that are, I don't want to say super small, don't not have big goals. I'll get into that, but having smaller goals or goals broken up into smaller goals can help you achieve these goals faster. Alright, so here we have my phone, which you can see it here. We have some of my goals for this year, and I also started for next year, which I'll get into those later in this video because I don't want to show off everything. So the first two goals you saw on this list are for the end of 2024, which is I want 250 YouTube subscribers, I can't talk, and 500 Instagram followers. Why do I have these goals? Well, because these are reasonable for the end of this year, which as I'm recording this is October 5th, and I have about 3 months left of the year. And I only need about, as the time of recording this video, about 80 subscribers on YouTube and a little over 150 followers on Instagram, which I think is doable for both platforms in the span of 3 months. Well, what actions am I taking to achieve this? So for YouTube, it's pretty obvious. I have been making 2 videos a week now. If you have not seen my little last upload, or last couple uploads, should be there where I talk about this. Anyway, I've been ramping up my uploads and I've been trying to be more consistent with videos, but also improving my quality and making my content better, along with this camera I'm using instead of my phone, which is what I used to use for most of my old videos. If you've ever watched any of them, long-time viewers will know. And also, I have this GoPro here, which I got recently for my birthday. I bought it, but this is something that has helped out my videos a ton, along with other tripods and other gear that I've had, like a computer to edit on, and also just different things. But this doesn't mean I'm not going out of my way to improve or get new equipment or software or other items that I might need, such as things like things I want, like a DJI Osmo 3. I have a picture right there. It's an action camera I really want, but it's something I need to work towards and do other things such as put money aside for it or maybe work some way to get it. So I mentioned breaking your goals into smaller goals. And with the YouTube and Instagram stuff, I can't really break that down too much besides keep uploading, make videos, make posts, and do stuff like that. Like, that's pretty simple. But that camera I had mentioned earlier, how do I go about getting that? Well, I work a full-time job along with doing this YouTube stuff, and I also have college schoolwork to do. So I have a busy life, and how do I maintain, like, staying on top of my bills and all these other expenses while saving up for a $500, $700 camera, however much the DJI Osmo costs? So one thing I would do is save a little bit of money. Say each paycheck, I'll save like $50 to $100 of money that I'd probably use for other spending, like say maybe go out to eat, where instead of doing these, maybe fun things in the moment, I'll save that money for something that will benefit me in the long term, which this camera definitely would, or at least be something that would help my videos improve, or just be fun to have another camera lying around that I use maybe every once in a while. And yeah, that's like what I would do, honestly, just breaking it down into something simple, and that's something you can track every day. Maybe not every day, but at least every paycheck, and it's something you can work towards. And also, like, if you want this camera, or at least in my example, if you want this camera earlier, you could do or find other side jobs. Say in your neighborhood, you could, if there's like a family gone or like your neighbor's gone, maybe you can mow their lawn and make like $50. I don't know, just an example, but that's something you could use that money towards this camera, or just any other cash or any other side things you're doing to work towards this camera, and you'll be taking these steps every day or every week or however consistent you're doing this stuff, which will eventually lead to you getting this camera, which you saved up for and worked for. Anyway, enough of me describing my dreams of a DJI Osmo 3. I have another goal that I showed off, which is working out, which makes it a good transition because it's time to go to the gym. All right, so now at the gym, gotta turn that fan down, it's a little loud. At the gym, like I said, I'm gonna go work out here, and this is kind of a good transition into saying like progress, or like your goals. Obviously there's gonna need to be progress made in them, but it's hard to make progress or to feel like you're making progress when you barely see any results. And I think the gym is a perfect example with this, because even in that list I showed earlier, which I would pull up, well, I can here. So here on my list, if you guys can see it, so focus, I have bench 200 pounds and squat 300 pounds, which may not seem like a crazy amount, but for me that's a goal I want to hit, because as of right now I can bench 185, that's my max, and then my max for squat has been 285, at least in the past. I haven't hit that in a while, but hey, I'm trying to get better numbers, trying to improve, maybe get like 2 plates on each side for bench or 3 plates on squat, but I think those are obtainable goals at least for 3 months, and it's something I can see progress towards, because if I'm consistent in the weight room, going at least 3, if not like more times a week, consistently doing these exercises and other exercises to improve my strength and just my performance in the weight room, I will see better performance when I'm actually doing these and be able to lift more and do it more consistently with more reps. So I just wanted to say that, yeah, you won't see progress like every single day, like through yourself, but looking back, you will see progress. That's why like progress pictures in the gym are always good, or just like seeing where you started to where you are now, you will see progress. But enough of that, let's head inside. All right, so I'm in the gym. It's gonna be leg day. Got my pre-workout here. So let's get into it. Unracking my weights, it fell, and like the weights fell everywhere. Kind of embarrassing, but whatever. Anyway, let's get back to it.
My whole crew I help with. I want mine in cash, want it all, I'm selfish. Never gave a fuck, I'm bad, I cannot help this. Caught up in my ways, counting days till I'm fucking out this. Whoa, roll up 20 deep, little homie, build a snap. Like whoa, put 100 down and put us on the map. Like whoa, y'all ain't even know the place I had to go. In my soul, lost a part of me, but I won't lose control.
So I was going to fill up my water bottle, and I broke my blender bottle here, as you can see. That just comes off now, so I gotta get a replacement cap, which sucks because I actually like this one.
On the gas, my whole crew I help with. I want mine in cash, want it all, I'm selfish. Never gave a fuck, I'm bad, I cannot help this. Caught up in my ways, counting days till I'm fucking out this. Whoa, roll up 20 deep.
Gains, bro. Workout complete. Solid leg day. I don't know, didn't do everything I wanted to do, but you know, still a good workout, solid workout. Anyway, before I get back to the house and finish this video, and finish talking about the main point of this video, which is your goals, I got one place to stop. So let's head out there. Alright, so back from the Lego store and showered a bit ago, ate, got that stuff all taken care of. But why did I go there? I got this, which is the Lego Ford Mustang. I don't know, it's a set I've been wanting for a while because I think it's sweet. And it's also a good transition into the next thing I'm talking about here, which is one of my long-term goals, at least for, I shouldn't say long-term because it's relatively short, but at least in the short long scheme of things. So one of my goals is I want to get a new car, and I want to get this by hopefully beginning of next summer, if not before then. And the car I want is a Ford Mustang. Is it a dark horse? Probably not. I don't expect to have that much money by then, but I do need a new car. The journey, it's not doing too hot. It's getting to the end of the line, as you guys may know if you watch these videos or if you're a fan of the channel and have been around a while. But anyway, the Mustang is a car I want because I've always thought they were cool, and even though getting a sports car probably not the best idea financially, I don't got like too many bills to pay, I don't got a girlfriend or kids or anything, so I don't know, why not live and have a little bit of fun? And sorry, someone texted me. Anyway, so I want to end this video with just some of my notes on this, and basically my 3-step process for how I actually achieve these goals, which I haven't really talked about. This video isn't structured too well. I have a hard time scripting these out. I'm working on it, guys. Cut me some slack. Anyway, the first goal, or the first step I have for setting goals, is define your goals. What do you want? And when do you want this? So the Mustang here, I'd like to have this by, I'm gonna say May of next year. Is that realistic? I'd say probably not, but I can work towards it. And another reason why I bought this is because visualizing your goals help you. You can have like a vision board or like something on your phone or whatever. I'm not saying I'd personally do those things, but I'm not saying you shouldn't. Just be cautious what you actually want, especially if you're putting it on a vision board. But anyway, this is something to remind me like, hey, I want this car, because I'll probably just have it on my shelf or on my windowsill or something. And yeah, like visualize your goals, define them, define the time, and define like what exactly you want. Step 2 is make steps to achieve these goals, which some of these are pretty easy where others are not. The YouTube stuff is pretty simple. Make videos, make posts, and just keep posting. But there's more stuff that goes into that, like the car, for example. Like it just like, you can't just show up to the dealership and expect the car unless I want payments for the rest of my life. You gotta save up money and work towards having the finances to get this car. So you gotta do a little bit of side questing, you know? It's kind of like a video game, except life is real where video games aren't. And that's one reason why video games are too addicting, because it simulates progressing and leveling up. I'll say for my final step, which is taking action every day. So doing something every day that helps you get closer to your goals. So for the YouTube stuff, either for me, it's recording. For weightlifting, it's going to the gym either every day or trying to stay active every day and maybe not eating like junk food or drinking soda or pop or whatever. And then for the car, it's putting money aside or maybe finding side jobs or other things to help me make money to afford this car. And yeah, I would just say basically define your goals, visualize them, make these steps to achieve your goals, and then take actions to actually achieve your goals. And I would say also keep progress of where your goals are at, especially like looking at where you started, where you're at now, and then where you want to be, especially in the in-between where you started and where you want to be, or not where you want to be, where you are, because you can see a ton of progress from then until now. You may not feel like it, but I'm just saying you will, especially with the weight room stuff. You will notice if you take pictures. And so it cut out there. Basically, as I was saying, just keep track of your goals from start to where you're at to your finish, mostly between your starting point and then where you're at currently. Just always look back at where you started from, because it will help motivate you to actually get to where you want to be. But with that out of the way, I'm probably going to build this thing because I think it's cool and I want to have it now.
I don't know, I probably shouldn't have bought it, but I was like, hey, you know, I got a Lego store like right by me, so why not? I don't know. Younger, like 10-year-old Joe would have loved that. Anyway, I will see y'all in the next video, which should be on one of these end screens here, depending on when you're watching this. But yeah, like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you guys have not already. Trying to hit 250 by the end of the year. So let's help achieve some of my goals. Come on, guys. And then comment down below. I'd love to see or hear what type of goals you guys are wanting to achieve, or just like your thoughts on this video in general. This is a little different from something I usually do. I don't know. Kind of want to play around with styles of videos and see how these do, and if you like them or if you don't like them. I don't know. I'm interested to see. And yeah, without further ado, adios, peace out, and I hope to see y'all in the next video, or else I'm gonna be mad.